And gentlemen, we are back again. Tough Love Podcast is back in the building. I'm your host, Mario J. We got something to talk about. I thought I was done with all my vlogs for the day. I was gonna sit back, relax, chill, wait till tonight, get my parlay on. But I made a post. And I said that I'm gonna try to pull it up for you guys. Give me 1 second to see if I can pull it up for you guys. So that way, we all can be on the same sheet of music with this real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. If I can't, then got it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. But I made a post in regards to, let me see. Okay, so here we go. Let me share this thing for y'all real quick. If you're just coming in, go ahead and share. Ladies, y'all gonna love this right here. Fellas, you're gonna love this too. So check this out. Let's do this real quick for you guys so that way you can see what I see. It's only right. It's only fair. So I made a post. Let me share this real quick for you guys real quick. Okay, boom. So I made a post about basically stating that, strong women don't bash men. Let me make sure my volume is good over here. Okay, y'all can hear me? Cool. All right, so I made a post and I stated that strong women don't bash men. And I'm going to be fair. I posted this all around or whatever case to be. I also posted it on this page right here. And I started getting some feedback. And I thought, always feedback is great. It's always appreciated. But I started getting some feedback. And one of the things I started getting was, as you can see, some people saying true, but we say what we need to say, how it needs to be said. Another person says true. And I get down to a person that I'm familiar with, and she says, no, just because I'm a strong woman, whatever that means, does not mean I'm not holding men accountable, because that's why they think we are bashing them, because we hold them to a standard of accountability. Oh, you getting drugged if you act like, hold on, less of a man. So we had some other commentary or whatever it can be, but I wanted to ask you guys something real quick. I'm just curious. How does dragging a man, let me do this real quick. How does dragging a man hold him accountable? I'm curious. I'm just curious. How does talking about a man, discretions, infidelities, whatever it is you want to add into the equation, how does talking about a man, dragging him 9 times out of 10, that's with a family member, that's with a third party, that's with a friend of me, a naysayer, how does dragging someone hold them accountable for their actions? I know y'all smart. I had to come see y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my logic and the people that I'm around and the things that they have going on, they all say that's bullshit. They all say that's bullshit. Let me pull it back up for y'all, for that people that don't know what I'm talking about. As you can see right quick, let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. But I think I can point it out for you guys. Because I think this is important, because I think a lot of times, especially with the Kevin Samuels thing going on right now, and people saying, he didn't have to be so harsh. He didn't have to talk to her like that. So I'm going to do it a little bit different than Kevin did it. But I want you to see, as you can see, everybody else's comment. This is the post. Strong women don't bash men. True or false? It's real simple. I didn't even ask why. I just said true or false. And you got some people that jumped in there and said, hey, true. And then this woman says, no. Again, she says, just because I'm a strong woman, whatever that means, doesn't mean I'm not holding men accountable. Because that's why they think that we are bashing them, because we hold them to a standard of accountability. Oh, you getting drugged if you act less than a man. I'm curious to find out, what does that mean? What does that mean? How is someone dragging someone holding the person that they're dragging accountable? As if it's the court of law, as if what you're talking about is the bee's knees and the truth. Ladies, let me do something that Kevin Samuels failed to do for that other woman that was on his podcast. Let me talk to you. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk around you. I don't want to go get a bunch of men and gang up on you. I want to talk to you. For any woman, whether it's my mama, my grandmother, my aunt, my sister, a cousin, a friend of me, for any woman that thinks you are holding someone responsible for something, you are holding someone accountable for something just by running to a third party, just by running to one of your homegirls or running to your homeboys, you're holding them accountable because you're dragging them. From my understanding and my knowledge, 9 times out of 10, when a person considers themselves to be dragging someone, it's a lot of things going on. One, they are fucking toxic and they narcissistic as hell. They narcissistic as hell. And you stay away from those type of people. That's one. 2, people just like drama. And no one's going to second guess to make sure the information that they're getting is worthy of being dragged. Another thing is like this. We as adults, some people mature over time. Right? Some people go to school. Some people go get license and credentials to go do other things. Some people start traveling. They start living their best life. And the last thing that they want to do is be in the midst of, let me drag someone. So when someone tells me, I'll drag someone, what does that mean? Are you dragging people based on facts? Are you dragging people based on what you heard? Are you dragging people because you feel that by putting them down or talking about a certain situation, it empowers you? Can somebody let me know right now? Because see, here's a great thing right now. I said strong women don't bash men. And right now I'm giving somebody the opportunity, as you can see, because I know some people are, whoa. As you can see, if you look further into the comments, you know, the dialogue goes on a little bit more, whatever the case may be. And there's no shots. This is just some real talk or whatever. But I gave this lady, you know, the opportunity to come on or whatever. And she says, you know, hey, Mario, not interested in arguing with black men on social media at all. You know, and I responded, I says, LOL, no one said anything about an argument. However, I wanted to give you an opportunity to be present when I speak on this topic and others. And she said, Mario, hey, I understand your intent, but my experience, it hasn't been positive. So I'm just peacefully declining. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the issue that we have with people. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. This is the issue that we have with people, men and women. When a situation arises, you have to be able to talk through it. You have to be able to stand on your 10 toes and handle your shit. It ain't about screaming. It ain't about disrespecting anybody. And for anybody to think having a conversation means an argument. Having a conversation means, oh, well, I don't want to have that type of conversation because, see, here's what happens when you can't have a conversation out loud for other people to hear. This is what I've come to find out on social media. That means you ain't got your facts together. When Kevin Samuels had that conversation with that woman, even though he was blunt and he could have rearranged his dialect a little bit and lowered his tone a little bit with her, a lot of people was upset because of his tone and because how blunt he was. But my thing about it is, ladies, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Like a woman that says, hey, if a man does not do what he's supposed to do in my individual life, I'm going to drag said man. So my thing about it is, while you're dragging this man with your friends or your colleagues or your church members or whoever you're dragging him with, does that correct the man's behavior? Huh? Ms. Green says, hold on, press the wrong thing. Ms. Green says, dragging is not productive unless the intent is to humiliate someone. Man, I knew I had some smart women. I knew I had some smart women. And that's the same thing the people around me said. You're dragging. That sounded, hold on, let me hit that. Boom. I don't know why it's not showing your whole comment. Hold on, let me see something. But Here's my thing, yo. I need y'all to share this because we need to have this conversation because I don't want to miss the mark on this. This is a perfect moment for everybody to hear some shit out loud. And I really wanted this lady to come on because I wanted her to hear her thought process out loud. I wanted her to hear her thought process out loud. If I'm going to take my time out of my life, away from my family, away from going to the gym, away from my business, and I'm going to drag you, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to tell everybody my side of the story, or I'm going to tell everybody why I got an issue with you. Does that correct the other person's behavior? My man said, calm down. I'm motivated, baby. I'm motivated. Hey. I can turn this down. I mean, if I'm hurting your ears a little bit. But yeah, I'm motivated because I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for us as men and women to say, man, we ain't with that dumb shit. We living our best life. We doing the things that we need to do. We taking care of our kids. We getting healthier. We traveling for those that can travel. We having a great time with our lives. And that's why I said, when Kevin Samuels had that conversation with that woman, I wish you would have sat upright in that seat and had the conversation. Don't look at your phone. Baby girl, have the conversation. Grown, intelligent, sophisticated, beautiful woman. Have the conversation. And that's what I wanted to give this woman a chance to do, is have the conversation. Don't tell me it's going to be an argument. I don't care about your past experience, because if you follow me on social media, you know that I can have a conversation and we can break down the problem. See, the narrative is a lot of times when people make statements, they don't think that you have the intestinal fortitude to question those statements in a manner that says, you know what, I'm going to put your energy, I'm going to put your statement to the test. If you tell me, if I say strong black women, they don't drag men. They don't drag men because they have so much positive stuff going on with moving forward in their life. The last thing that they want to do is sit around and talk about some old shit or some shit that they helped create. That is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. That is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of times when people say, well, I'm going to drag this person, they never include themselves in the fuckery. They never include themselves in the fuckery. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to run to a third party. That's how I know you're not serious. And I'm talking about the woman that made a post. That's how I know, or a comment. That's how I know you're not serious about what you're talking about. It's easy to define who stands on their shit and who don't. It's easy without an argument. Because the last thing I'm going to do is tell a woman, or you say, strong black men don't bash women. And I say, well, I got to bash women because I'm going to hold them accountable. Why do I have to bash you to hold you accountable? Why do I have to say I'm dragging you to hold you accountable? Why can't I talk to you? And that's how I know people ain't where they should be in life, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't have a conversation with the person that you've done something to, or that has done something to you, or it's just been some confusion. If you can't have a conversation and you still running around, it's been 30 days. It's been 60 days. It's been, share this, goddammit. It's been 90 days. It's been a year, 2 years, 3 years. You still running around with some animosity, dragging somebody. Huh? Is that what grown folks do? I'm going to go run over here to this third party that has nothing to do with the situation, and I'm going to drag you over here. And I'm going to tell this third party everything I need to do to pull their heartstrings so they can root for me, so they can tell me that I'm right. Because here's the thing. You wouldn't say a person that wants to fix a situation, you know what they do? They go to the motherfucking source. Huh? Y'all talk to me. Talk to me. If you want to fix a situation, you don't go. If you want to get some milk from the store for your baby, do you go knock on the neighbor's house? Do you go down the street and stand on the corner? Or do you get in your car or get on your bike or get on your goddamn skates and go do it? You handle the situation directly. So when someone tells me, oh yeah, I had to drag them because I'm holding them accountable. You holding them accountable for what? What if the source won't talk to you? Now, see, here's the thing. If the source doesn't want to talk to you directly, they don't want to fix the problem. They don't want, because they so busy dragging you. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I need y'all to share this. This is one of those, let me share this shit. If they're dragging you, right? 9 times out of 10, they're saying things about you. Of course, they're attacking your character. They're attacking you as a woman. They're attacking you as a man, a father, a wife. They're attacking everything about you to make you look bad. But it's empowering them. It empowers them. It makes them look good. And it also gets them whatever they want from the person they're telling the information to. Because they could have easily picked up the phone. They could have easily sent the email, sent the text, sent the pigeon. Hey, they could have sent that third party to orchestrate some type of meeting of the minds. But people don't want to fix problems. And I tell you all the time, people that don't want to fix problems are irrelevant. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're still talking about a problem and it's been over 30 days and we live in the same city, the same state, the same zip code, whatever, shit, America, goddammit, and a phone works, you're right. You're weak. You're sorry. You're toxic. You're a narcissist. All of those negative words that people apply to somebody that wants to keep up drama and gossip. And the bad thing about it is sometimes that third party, they just as messy as the motherfucker that's telling them the information. So they want to keep up that nonsense, that negativity or whatever it be. They want to keep it up. They want to keep on talking about you. Because you'll be like, how is all of this conversation going on, but my phone ain't ring? How is all this conversation going on, but nobody jumped in my DM? So that's why I was just confused about the power of this dragging. And I want to know if it works for women. Does it work? Why does it matter what someone says about you? Nope. That's not what it is. If you're just tuning in, let me lock you in so that way we can be on the same sheet of music. You dig? Check this out. The synopsis of this is, I made a post, and the post was stated that strong black women, okay, do not talk about men. Do not bash men. And there was a lot of women that said, true. And there was one woman who came up and said, oh, no, because I talk about men because I drag men because I hold them accountable. And I'm just like, you're dragging them, but is that changing the behavior? Is that changing the behavior? Because to me, only a toxic person would say, me talking about you over here with these people is going to promote change with you, the person that I have a problem with. I'm just saying. It's not about what they're saying, because here's the thing. What these people are saying over here, don't pay your bills. Don't feed your kids. Don't put shelter on you. Don't put gas in your car. It doesn't matter. They're irrelevant. The issue is that when you're not even willing to come to the table, that's one. I would think if somebody was dragging someone, if you come around Mario J and you say, oh, yeah, let me talk about such and such. Okay, you might get a couple minutes out of me. You might get a couple minutes out of me, okay? But then I'm going to be like, well, how long has this been going on? And as soon as you say, oh, it's been about a year now. It's been about 6 months now. What you're going to tell me as an adult, what you're going to tell me as a professional, what you're going to tell me as someone who cares about their motherfucking time and their energy, you don't want to fix the problem. And you want me to believe that the other person's the problem, when to be honest with you, shit, I know both of y'all, and you the only one running around talking about this shit, talking about I'm dragging somebody. How does dragging someone fix the problem? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. How does dragging someone fix the problem? You've been dragging them for 20 years and it ain't fixed the problem yet. Dragging someone you haven't seen in 5 years sounds childish. It does sound childish. Because 9 times out of 9 times out of 10, the person that you're dragging, right, sounds hilarious. The term drag sounds hilarious. The thing about it is people have to do stuff to empower themselves. Do you understand, people? Do you understand? People need titles. They need certain verbs. You know what I'm saying? Verbiage. They need to do something to empower themselves when they don't have anything on you. So the next thing to do on you is to say, I'm going to drag you. You're going to drag me where? Where are you going to drag that man or that woman to? And why do you sound as if it empowers you so much? I want you to read this comment. Because listen, y'all, I told her I was going to do it. And I gave her the opportunity, and she was like, hey, I don't want to argue with no black man. And I was like, why would this be an argument? It's your statement. Hold your shit. But I want y'all to see this, because I was just like, why do you think that this is like the bee's knees? And if you go up here and you know what I'm saying, it's like, again, you know what I'm saying? She says, I say, strong women don't bash men. And you know what's so funny about it? I didn't even say black men. I didn't even say black women, because I wanted to make the conversation a little bit bigger than that. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people like to sink the comment, sink the conversation. I don't want to sink it. I want to have a big conversation, and I want to handle this conversation correctly. And she says, no, just because I'm a strong woman, whatever that means. If you don't know what a strong woman means, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But the fact of the matter is, she says, I'm not holding men accountable. Okay, doesn't mean I'm not holding men accountable, because that's why they think we're bashing them, because we hold them account to a standard of accountability. Oh, you're getting drugged if you act less than a man. So I'm just curious, y'all. I'm curious, right? I'm just curious. I'm curious. How does talking about someone to somebody that has nothing to do with the situation fix your problem? Can somebody tell me that? Miss Beto, hey, dragging someone holds them accountable. You holding them accountable. If somebody robs your house, the best thing to do, right, is to go to your neighbor's house and talk about the criminal. Yeah, you know they robbed me, but I'm about to drag their ass. I'm about to show their ass who they messing with. That holds them accountable. Not that you're going to press charges and take them in a court of law and hoping that they get arrested. But I'm going to go over here to somebody that ain't got shit to do with it and talk about the criminal. Yeah, they stole all my dishes. Girl, I had to eat out a cereal bowl yesterday. Can you imagine? I'm just lost. For grown-ups, for adults. Ladies, I'm going to be honest with you. I never hear straight men say anything about dragging anybody. So how does this make you feel empowered? He says, man, Mario, that probably wasn't even a woman. Oh, no, you're not going to do it. I know of her. You know, we're not friends, but I know of her. I actually met her at a speaking engagement, and I also met her at an event that when she was doing some fashion show stuff. So to me, she came across as cool. But I'm just like, hey, you know, when she says strong women do X, Y, and Z, I want to talk to some strong women. I feel like I have strong women on my social media. So, hey, I appreciate that. Money Boy Trey says, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed to Tough Love, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what y'all waiting for. I'm not going to try to play her or anything like that, but I just want to be realistic about this. Like, when people tell you stuff and they expect you not to, like, think about what they're saying. Like, I'm going to think about it. You're saying that you find empowerment of dragging someone that you say did you wrong. And you know what I find interesting is that most people that says I'm going to do stuff like that, one, don't want to fix the problem, and two, they are part of the problem. They are part of the problem. Do you understand? They are part of the problem, and that's what scares me between men and women trying to fix issues. Trying to fix issues. And nobody is saying dragging someone is going to fix the issue. Nobody is saying that. That's why I had to show y'all that, because there are some people that feel like the best thing for me to do is run to somebody else that has nothing to do with the situation and talk about whoever I need to talk about without that person being there to defend themselves. Let me talk to y'all. Let me talk to y'all. To me, you lose credibility when you do that. Let me tell you something. If you have an issue, I'm going to use me. If you have an issue with Mario J and you ain't reached out to Mario J and it's been over 30 days, you ain't got no real issue. You ain't got no real issue. Do you understand what I'm saying? If y'all can't agree with that, get the fuck out of here. Log off. Block me. If it's been more than 30 days and my phone ain't ring, you ain't send no letter to me, no goddamn pigeon, no squirrel, no horseback rider, you ain't send no paraplegic, you ain't send a Salvation Army, you ain't let me know it was an issue. You dig what I'm saying? You let everybody in the streets know it was an issue. You let everybody know on Southside it was an issue, but you ain't contact me. And we got mutual friends or mutual associates or mutual frenemies. Then it ain't no issue. That's how I see it. I'm calling it out. You a coward. You a coward. And the fact of the matter is, somebody that would sit there and say, oh yeah, we gonna drag you. Drag them to where? You're trying to hold somebody else accountable that's not accountable for their own actions. Because if they were accountable for their own actions as a man, I'm talking about men too, and as a woman, or anything in between, they would have handled that shit directly. They don't need other people. Grown people don't need to go run and go get nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't need some cheerleaders. I don't need somebody rooting for me in the back talking about, you get them, girl. You get them, boy. No. And a man and a woman is not scared to have a conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? This lady said, I don't want to argue with no black man. I almost had to check the poll. I'm like, hold on, wait. Who said anything about arguing? Who said anything about arguing? The problem is, can you imagine me having a conversation with this woman right now on this screen and y'all hearing this, and for her to have to defend that logic? Why do you feel it's important to drag somebody instead of talking to them directly? That's one. Two, how do you feel that you're holding them accountable by talking to somebody else about the person you said that did you wrong? I'm just saying. Is that what adults do? No wonder men and women have so many goddamn problems. They don't talk to each other. They don't talk. I'm going to drag you. And that's supposed to fix the problem? That's supposed to fix the problem. You've been dragging this man, you've been dragging this woman for years. And nobody around you has told you, you are fucking stupid. You're dumb. Why am I doing business with you? Why am I letting you around my children? Why are we even friends? I don't want friends like that. Because you don't know how to handle problems. If you can handle your own problems, then you damn sure can't help me when I get into a jam. You want shit to last years and shit. I don't want problems in my life. I want to do the best I can to get rid of problems. I saw it. Woo! Validation and support of immaturity. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people out there that are very good at pulling your heartstrings about telling you their problems, about telling you their relationship problems, their job problems, their personal insecurities, the issues with their kids, the issues with everything else. But not a lot of people promote the issues that they're actually causing other people. The reason that motherfucker has an issue at the job is because they come to work high. Because they come to work late, because they come to work drunk, but they come to you and say, my motherfucking boss getting on my goddamn nerves, always stressing me. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Or am I just, I'm somewhere else with this shit? Do anybody understand what I'm saying right now? They tell you whatever they need to tell you so they can win you over. If I'm, take for instance, and I'm damn sure not, but take for instance, I'm a woman. I run to another woman and I say, yeah, girl, my ex, man, he cheated on me. How many women can't relate to that? How many women don't know somebody that got cheated on? So automatically I start pulling your heartstrings. Now here's what happens. Over time, that he cheated on me gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Girl, it might have started off, I thought he was cheating. I found a number in his pocket, right? Then it turns into, girl, yeah, he was I came in the house early from work and it was a girl in my bed. Yeah, girl, can you believe that? Then it turns into, oh shit, he had two girls. Then it turns into, that's my 5th time catching his ass cheating. Because the more I tell the story, the more I embellish the story. You ever seen that thing where they did the whole circle and somebody tells somebody, and by the time it gets around back to that person, the story done changed. People done added more shit. That's the way people do. That's the way they do. As time go on, they add more and more to the story. So they don't want to fix the problem. Because while that shit was floating around that circle, you could have stopped that shit and went direct to the source. Hey, you know what? We adults. These are my grievances with you. You know, oh, don't interrupt me. These are my grievances with you. What are your grievances with me? Can we meet in the middle somewhere? Or can we agree to disagree? But at least we talking to each other. At least we're being civilized. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it only takes a jackass. It only takes a dumbass. It only takes a fucking narcissist to run somewhere else and say, oh, let me tell you about such and such. Now I'm about to get on y'all ass. Because if you're the dummy that listens to that bullshit and it's been going on for 30 days or more and you entertaining that shit and you, yes, girl, yes, and you, yes, homeboy, yeah, you right. You a part of the problem. You a part of the fucking problem. If you don't tell that motherfucker, get out my face and go fix your problem, adult. Get out my face. I got kids to raise. I got a job to go to. I'm trying to live my best life. I don't need that bullshit. I'm a third party. Motherfucker, I ain't got nothing to do with the fuck y'all got going on. Move, bitch. If you don't got that type of energy, then you're not living your best life. If gossip and drama is what drives you and you're so busy saying, I need y'all to share this. I need y'all to share this. Somebody need to hear this shit. I don't give a fuck if you in a small city, small town, small country. Share this shit. I want everybody to talk about this shit. Because it's time we start pointing out fuck shit. It's time we start pointing out fuck shit. I'm about to drag somebody. To do what? Instead of taking the energy to drag them, talk to them. Talk to them. You're not holding any... Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to let the cat out the bag, bro. I'm about to do it, y'all. I'm about to do it. No men give 2 fucks about a bunch of women talking shit. Tough love. No adult, nobody who's getting their own shit on their own terms, paying their bills, doing what they want to do, they don't give 2 fucks about what another group of people that have nothing to do with them are saying. The issue is that if you are in that group, you know what you wouldn't do? You wouldn't be sitting around in that group talking about, yeah, let's talk about a situation that don't have anything to do with us. Because while you're wasting your time talking about that shit, you know what you should do? Fix it. Isn't a support system about alleviating problems, making sure that you maneuver and you have a healthy life and have fun? You know what I'm saying? Are these the same people that you have around your children that are promoting, let's drag somebody? She should have called in. It wasn't like he could have helped her. Yeah. I mean, my whole thing about I can share. I mean, we can hold on. If anybody want to pop up here and say something, you know what I'm saying? Say something. I just felt like this needed to be addressed because sometimes we miss opportunities. We miss opportunities to have conversations with one another about serious topics. This is a serious topic. You know what I'm saying? It's serious because my thing about it is people holding grudges that are walking around saying, I am holding something against you, but I'm not willing to talk to you about it. And for her to say that if a man did something, you know, I'm holding him to a certain standard. Okay, what standard are you holding him to? How do you break down the ins and outs of the standard you're talking about if you don't talk to him about it? 9 times out of 10, when you stop messing with somebody, you stop doing what, y'all? When you stop messing with somebody, you stop doing what? You stop following them. I don't go where you go. You don't hang with who I hang with. It's a whole different regime. So how would that person know that you're dragging them, for one, unless somebody tells them? Or how would you thinking you're holding them accountable correct their actions? All right, we got somebody that popped up. This thing going off, huh? Let's do this real quick. Let's bring somebody on. Let's see what they got to say. You want to answer?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Mariam.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm the young lady in the chat, Christy O.
Okay.
Okay, so that's me calling in. So I'm calling. I'm in DC right now. I live here. I'm from Boston.
Okay.
But I agree with what you're saying in terms of a strong woman, a confident woman does not need to bash a black man. Like if you know who you are, like me, I love seeing strong black men. I mean, it makes me happy. It's a turn on. It's attractive. So when I hear words like drag, honestly, that just automatically tells me like the mentality and the immaturity of that woman, or of that man. Like I disassociate from people like that.
Hold on just a minute.
So yeah.
Hey, definitely. I really appreciate you saying that. This conversation is very important because my thing about it, if you do have an issue, get the issue squared away, but don't think that you're handling the issue by going away from the issue, talking to somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, is somebody eating or something? Okay, I got another call. If you want to stick around, you can.
Do you hear like that background sound?
Yeah, I can hear that.
You hear like a background sound?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I was hearing it. I didn't know you were hearing it too. Actually, grab my headphone and see if it makes a difference.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, I don't want to hold you up. Let me grab them.
Hey.
Yes, I'm still here.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
I'm still here. Yes, I'm just grabbing them to see if it makes a difference. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, next caller.
Hi, my mic is muted.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
You should be able to unmute your mic. I haven't muted you.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Me. Okay.
You should be able to talk.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, I can hear you a lot clearer now. I'm sorry. Were you talking to me or another caller?
I'm talking to another caller, Christy.
Okay, I apologize.
Oh, no problem. Matter of fact, I'll click you back on when she finished talking. Hello? Hello, you still there? I think you dropped. Do me a favor and come back. Chrissy, you still there?
Bit of a delay in the video.
Okay, it's a bit delay.
Yes, I'm still here. There's a bit of delay, so if you ask me something, I might respond like 4 seconds later, because after you say
Okay.
I can see your mouth moving, but yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of get some female opinions in regards to saying why do females or why do people in general say that dragging someone is holding them accountable? Why would they say that?
Honestly, when they use the term drag or wherever that word came from, dragging does not coincide with accountability. I don't even understand why they put those two words together. Drag, when you
Mhm.
drag someone, basically you're trying to teach them a lesson, quote unquote, of some sort. Whether you're giving them a verbal dragging, physical dragging, but that's not holding somebody accountable. And I'm so happy
Mhm.
that you mentioned how about talking. There's not a lot of people like I just turned 32 years old. There's not a lot of adults my age that even know how to have a basic conversation. They
Mhm.
always think, hey, can we talk? Means we're about to argue. We're about to get into it. Already
Right.
thinking that way tells me how you grew up. You used to maybe your family arguing. You don't know how to have a conversation. So, like I said, I try not to make friends with people who, if we were to have a disagreement, would not even be able to talk about it. Like I'm
That's a good.
straight
That's
on
a
having
great
people
point.
like that around
That's
me.
that's a that is a great point that you just brought up. It's like I try not to even be in the same circle. If you can't have a conversation, then I can tell that whether it's professional or personal, that it's going to be a tough situation to actually get along with you. We have somebody else on the line. Next caller, how you doing?
Exactly.
Hello,
Hi, hi, Mario.
how you doing?
Good. Honestly, nice show, nice topic. I really like it because I feel like a lot of us, especially in this society, we're really immature. And I was honestly, I'm a bit younger. I'm not that young too, but I was raised in like in a household where it's like men talk about men and women talk about women,
Mhm.
and like men don't really have to talk about women or drag women and vice versa. Like there's an element of respect that has to be there. And to be quite honest, in general, dragging doesn't really do anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we drag people for kicks, we
Mhm.
drag people to laugh, but does it like actually solve the problem that needs to be resolved? It really doesn't.
You know, it's a great point that one that you said that you were younger. So I really appreciate that you ran across me. So I'm hoping that you subscribed and you like to the Tough Love page. But I also think that you kind of made a great statement. Men talk to men and women talk to women. But I also think that men and women should be able to talk as well. And I think that's the biggest problem that we have right now is when, especially when, because a lot of people use this whole black men and black women. But really, I really want to say, hey, all men and all women, we all need to have a conversation because when you're dealing with people that think, well, in order for me to deal with you, I don't deal with you directly. I feel more comfortable because this is in a day and age where I talk to everybody using a cell phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is how I'm gonna get over on you. I'm gonna use the power of social media. I'm gonna use the power of strangers. I'm gonna use people that don't really know what's going on to have to choose sides, and they only get one side of the story. So now you're saying I'm gonna post something where people are going to feel a certain type of way, so we all can now talk about you. But at the end of the day, what does it do? What does it solve? And that's what I wanted that young lady to come on the show and have this conversation with people like yourself and hear what she's saying, because maybe it's something or a certain way that I'm saying it that she may not receive it. But maybe it's somebody else, whether they call in or they make a comment and they say, baby girl, you're not holding men accountable by saying you're dragging them. Okay? That is childish behavior. That is not fixing anything. So I'm hoping you're not dragging your baby daddy. I'm hoping you're not dragging your boyfriend or your ex-husband, because I can tell you right now, you're creating a toxic, harmful situation, a hostile situation for your children. So while you're dragging that other parent or you're dragging that ex, you're creating frustration and friction for no reason when you can simply just talk to them, which is the reason why I feel like a lot of people run to the court system. And again, those lawyers and the judge, they sit back to and say, these are adults who can't have a conversation. They're adults that can't have a conversation. It's embarrassing. What do y'all think?
It is embarrassing. Like, honestly, as an adult, you could just agree to disagree, you know? You're not gonna agree 24/7 with other people, but I don't even think it's a big deal. And I will say also that this whole thing of, like you said, dragging somebody is not holding them accountable. And when you do drag people, especially I see, and I'm a woman, so I'm speaking from a woman's
Mhm.
perspective. I see a
Mhm.
lot of black women drag black men,
Mm.
and you complain that they don't want to be with you. So it's like, why are you complaining that these men are being harsh, but then you're turning around and you're treating them that way as well? Like, you're treating harshness with harshness and you expect a different result.
You make a great point. I'm really glad that you called in. I'm hoping that you stay on the show. I'm gonna bring some other people up, but I thank you. Hopefully you stay tuned. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Crystal. Did you have anything else? I don't know if she dropped it. Now I'm gonna try to get Kevin up in here. Kev, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? Thank you for coming to my live earlier today, man.
No doubt, brother. No doubt, man. Hey,
Yeah,
what do you think about this topic, man? We're talking about strong women do not bash men. I had one female told me that they bash men because they hold them accountable by bashing them. So I've already given my kind of logic on it, but what do you think about it?
I'm just coming in on the topic. You know, of course, I support you because you came to my channel and
No doubt.
you came in the reason why I rock with you is because you came to me very respectfully as a fellow content creator to another content creator, and that's why I respectfully, like, if you're wondering why he comes to your platform, but that's the reason why. Now, to address the topic, I don't know what was going on, but I got the notification.
Okay, well, you can just sit back in the cut real quick.
Oh, no, I wanted to brush the topic.
Okay.
I don't think a woman. I don't think a woman at all should. I don't think a woman should. Period. Bash any man. You shouldn't bash a man. Period. You shouldn't. You don't have the testicular fortitude to bash a man. You don't have the mental strength. You don't have the physical strength. A woman should never have the goal to even think about bashing a man. I don't give a goddamn what he's done. A woman should never do that.
So,
what say you?
For this particular thing, I feel like this is one of those things where men and women should do better at communicating, should do better at exercising.
There should be no
positive communication.
No. There's no men and women communicating at all. It's you as the man telling the woman what the fuck to do. That's it. There's no communicating. A man should always tell a woman what to do. There's no communicating. You need to do this. That's it. Yeah, it's no communicating. I'm not communicating with you about shit. The only thing I'm gonna communicate with you about is go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Finish your statement.
The only thing I'm gonna communicate with you is about what are you cooking for dinner? Did you clean up the house? That's it. There's no communicating. You don't communicate with a woman. There's no communication. You communicate with other men. You don't communicate with a child. Women are children. You don't communicate.
I don't. Okay. So here's my thing.
Go ahead.
Obviously, we stand on two different spectrums.
Fine.
Say what? Yes. Give me 1 second though. I just want to say something. You can respond to
her. I can hear her. I can hear her.
One second. She says she wants to respond to you, but I want to make it clear that I feel like we stand on two different spectrums when it comes to that. Your viewpoints are your viewpoints. Hopefully I made mine very clear, but I wanted her to respond to you so that way we can have some healthy dialogue.
Hey, Mario, I can't hear her though. Is there a reason why?
You should. I can turn this up a little bit. Let me see if that'll work. Okay.
I can't hear her.
She ain't talking yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's ready.
Okay, you talking to me, Mario?
Oh, I can hear
you. Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, remember I told you a second delay. But to respond to what that young man said, I do want to tell you, he said he's a YouTuber. Make sure first, Mario, you do a FaceTime with him because there's a lot of imposters running around these YouTube streets. That's one. Two, that dude is just a troll. And I recognize his voice. First of all, sir, you are a gay man. So you don't have any words or any place to say anything to a black woman. Okay, you don't want us. You don't want us anyways. So focus on what you like, sir. Okay, don't come on this channel thinking it's funny to say that men can't tell women what to do. Of course you can't tell women what to do because we'll probably kick your ass. So I'm telling you right now, respectful men, powerful men, those men that we like, men like Mario J, men who are dominant but intelligent, those are the type of men that turn us on, okay? Not men like you, okay? So don't think that you can come through here trying to be an imposter when you like, I'm not even going to be blunt here, I'm being respectful. I know what you like. So don't come on your face like, women should not have no place here. Women, of course, your words don't mean anything, sir, okay? All right, cream puff? So don't think you're anybody. I'm sorry.
Called him a cream puff. Oh, hey, you good? I want to give him an opportunity to reply back to you. Go ahead.
Hey Jay, I don't know if it's my connection or your connection, but can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you, brother.
That's weird. No, there's no rebuttal to her. She's using a typical black female shaming language by calling me gay. And Mario, we talked about that last night when you came on my platform.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to degrade me by saying you're gay, and she doesn't know anything about my bedroom experience. I've had sex with hundreds of women. I'm not gay. I am super heterosexual, and what it is that she knows is the truth. She's probably an elderly woman, maybe over the age of 40. She probably doesn't really have a high value man, and she's mad at the fact that I'm telling the truth. A woman has no place to question a man. Period. What is she questioning? What is she asking about?
If you're in a relationship, there are some questions that if a woman asks you, you definitely should be able to answer.
Like what? Like, what do you want to eat tonight? Like, what are you talking about?
Well, it depends on how did you start the relationship? If you started the relationship, there's an echo in somebody's thing. So you might want to mute something, the mic. But if you started a relationship all 50-50 and you guys share finances, you share bank accounts, you share certain details about, your everyday.
Mario, respect.
Hold on, wait.
Okay,
what I'm saying is, depending on how you started the relationship, you see what I'm saying? That's the way the relationship is going to be. If you start a relationship off telling her, hey, every time you leave the house, this is where I'm going. This is the time I'm going to be there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She's going to expect you to be consistent. But if you start a relationship off with her, I don't tell you shit, I get back when I get back, then it is what it is.
Mario.
Talk to me.
This is your platform and I respect you, okay?
I appreciate that, bro.
I rocks with you.
I appreciate that.
Mario, you know as goddamn well as I do. Men are the prize. I'm not telling you goddamn where I'm going or where I'm coming from. A woman is a child. She's a child at her brain capacity is on a childlike level. I'm not telling you a goddamn thing, whether we are a boyfriend or girlfriend or we are a husband and wife couple or married couple. The thing of the matter is that men bear the brunt of responsibility in any society. And that's how it's always been since modern man. Women know that and men know that. The reason why things are so fucked up now is because men are relegating themselves down to speaking with women and asking them things. No, I'm telling you what the fuck I'm doing. No fucking way. No way.
I got you.
If I'm in a relationship, I'm not talking to you about anything. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do, and if you don't like it, you can mount. I don't know what this lady is talking about. Go ahead.
Okay. Does anybody want to respond to that? We have some people still on the line. Anybody want to respond to him? Okay, I think they just kind of in the back right now. But listen, I want to keep this going. Mr. Weir in the building. Shout out to Mr. Philly. My thing about it is this, man. If you have an issue with someone, don't rely on antics. Don't rely on somebody else to come in and be a knight in shining armor. Don't rely on social media. Rely on your own too. Rely on you having a tough conversation with him or her or them and doing what it is that you need to do, which is handling the problem. When people don't want to handle the problems, they create antics. They create turmoil. They create nonsense. They keep the shit going. They keep fueling the fire. And see, the issue is when you run, if you're already a messy person, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna go to anybody that really know their worth. You're gonna go to other fuck people that don't know their worth, other messy people. So you're gonna put that mess inside the damn situation with them, so everybody can goddamn be a part of some nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question. How do you guys? Because somebody said, if people talking about you, shouldn't worry about it, whatever. Kevin, tell me how, or Deidre, how do you handle if people are talking about you? Let's just dive into that a little bit.
Oh, I ignore it. If you're not throwing me Skrilla like money, I don't give a shit what you say about it.
Okay.
I've always been like that. Yeah, that's just yeah.
Got you. Is Deidre, am I saying it right? Deidre, are you still on the line? I don't think she's still on the line. Okay, cool. So you ignore it. I want to know how, if you ignore it, is that just on social media or is that in real life as well?
Oh, in real life. I mean, if we're not on one accord, I mean, if you're talking about me, I don't really give a shit. I mean, I'm just gonna ignore you if you're talking about me because you don't really rock with me. So there's no point in me even acknowledging you. So, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend relationship or if it's just friendship, like if you're talking about me, that lets me know you don't rock with me.
I got you. Yeah. I got you. So what is the best way? What is the best way? Let's just say that you have an issue with someone, that you have a personal issue. How would you handle that issue?
I wouldn't handle it at all. I mean, if it's not affecting me, period, like I don't care. My whole mindset is on business. If we're not doing business together, I don't really give a shit what we're talking about. You can talk about me all you want to. I don't care.
Okay. So there's nothing that you feel like in your life right now, you feel like it's unresolved. There's some things that probably need to be worked out or whatever case may be. And I would want to, or at any point ever, you could have had an issue at your college. But the fact of the matter is has there been any experience that you've had where you've had to say, I have to handle this? I can't.
Oh, yeah. I mean, back in the day, yeah, when I used to concern myself with frivolous things, yeah. I mean, domestic, I used to ignore people or confront them. But now that I'm an older man, I mean, I think me and you are the same age, but now that I'm older, I don't really care. If you're not helping me out financially, I don't really give a shit. But back in the day, I used to confront people and try to talk logically to people. Absolutely.
Okay. So with maturity, you feel like you've changed now.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So where are you at, right? See, here's the thing, man. You have very strong opinions, and I like it to a certain degree because you're not scared to speak your mind. Of course, we differ on some things, but let me ask you something. Why do you feel that women are so inferior to men? Like, where do you?
I don't feel like women are inferior to men. I don't feel like women are inferior. Hold on for a second. I don't feel like women are inferior to men. Okay. I feel like there is a natural dynamic between the two genders. And I think that dynamic has been thrown off because we live in a modern society, but I feel like at the end of the day, if anything were to go wrong, Mario, a man is always going to bear the brunt of the responsibility. It doesn't matter. And it goes back to nature. Women are not physically equipped, mentally equipped to handle things that men are physically and mentally equipped for. And it's because of it's really because of nature. It's because of biology. And the thing of the matter is that because we live in this comfy society, that woman, she has the luxury to get mad. But if we lived in nature with wild ass animals and different tribes and shit, she would shut her fucking mouth. And that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like women are inferior at all. I just feel like we need to exercise what truly is the current reality of the situation. And the reality of the situation is that we live in nature. And the thing of the matter is that if a man says, hey, I want you to look like this or dress like this, you need to do it. Because if we were in nature, your goddamn would do it. You would keep your fucking mouth shut. If the goddamn bear was at the gate, you'd keep your damn mouth shut.
You wild.
But it's the truth, though. It's the honest truth.
Bro, you might get cursed out, bro.
Well, cam them up because I already know what the truth is.
So I feel like the physical part is also Josh is agreeing with you too. Josie is agreeing with you too. In reference to the physical part, but the mental part, I've met a lot of strong women that are stronger than a lot of men that I know. So the fact of the matter is, I think that it depends on who you are. It depends on how you've been raised. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a woman that's been through some shit, let's say she's been through molestation, she's been through starvation, she got it out the mud because she's come from nothing, and now she may be mentally stronger than a lot of men because of what she's been through. You know what I'm saying? She's went through that victimization, and now she's a survivor. She's a champion. So therefore, I can't say, "Oh,
Mario,
you're stronger than a man," just because. Don't say I'm simping, motherfucker.
Mario, no, I'm not. Mario, no, I'm not. I was gonna say you're caping because you have an excellent show, but you're caping.
I don't feel like I'm caping, bro.
Hey, Mario, keep it real. You've been sexually assaulted more than the average woman. Women can walk up to you right now and just grab your dick. Have they not ever? Mario, I know you're a man. I know. Listen, but keep it real, sir. I've been out at bars myself.
Can you hear me?
Ugly. I look like a troll, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
And women have
You
grabbed my penis, like literally at a bar.
First of all,
because no, hear me out. No, I'm not done. Give me a second. Mark,
on the whole time.
Here we go. Can Mario ask me a
Hold on one second.
Let
him finish his
I'm
thought.
not done.
You've been on the whole time. You've been on the whole time. You've been on the whole time. You've been on the whole time.
Mario, can I talk, please, sir?
One second. Let him finish because I want to hear this out.
Can I finish, please?
Go ahead.
Mario, I've been at bars, and mind you, and I'm hideous. I look like goddamn the characters off the dinosaur show back in the 90s. Sir, I've been out and women have walked up to me and grabbed my crotch. And I'm talking about 3 or 4 women in a night. Men are sexually assaulted at higher rates. But the fact of the matter is that it's a different dynamic. Women are not women aren't the victims the way that you think that they are. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It's men.
Okay.
Now, of course, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really give a fuck, but go ahead.
Okay.
Right.
First of all, Mario, this dude has been on here trolling.
Oh shit! Oh shit! They about to go in. Hit that like button, goddammit! I'm about to piss somebody off.
Sounding like an idiot. The fact that this dude, you even think anything this guy says is funny is clownish. First of all, what he needs to understand is the reason why you are talking all this talk, you don't like women, is because you like men, like I said. Stop talking about women. You have no room, no place, no nothing. You think it's funny to say women should do this, women should do that. First of all, Mario, this dude doesn't even believe the bullshit that he's saying. You know you can't even get a woman. You're bashing women because women don't want you because you don't want women. So everything you're saying right here, it might sound funny, but it's not funny. It sounds pathetic and it sounds ridiculous. Like, please, when you get on the phone, say something that makes some sense. Say something that actually, it goes together. It actually has a point. There's nothing you're saying that makes any sense here. Nothing. Like, and listening to you, there's nothing no one can get out of it. You're trying to say some few punchlines, punch work here, but you ain't got no woman. You don't have no woman, honey. Maybe you might be next to your boyfriend right now, but you don't have a woman.
Christy,
so chill.
Okay, I'm gonna let Stacey say something.
So honestly, Kevin, I don't really agree with you, but at the same time, I have family that they have the same values as you do. So I understand where you're coming from, because this is how my cousin was raised. My cousin was raised that basically she just has to be feminine, like she just has to be a woman and stay home and cook, but her husband makes all the money. So there are people who subscribe to that kind of living, and I know some people find that misogynistic, but if a man is providing everything for you and you're cool with it, then I don't really see a problem with that, to be quite honest. The only thing I disagree with Kevin is that I don't believe that all men are naturally more intelligent than women. I don't subscribe to that. But everything else that he said, I don't really find it that bad, to be quite honest.
Okay. And first of all, I appreciate all of y'all's perspective.
He can't even say.
One second. This is not a male versus female thing, but I do respect everybody's perspective. I really wanted to address what I saw earlier was people thinking that, okay, if I drag you, I'm holding you accountable. And I think to me, that's counterproductive. You should actually talk to that person. Of course, Kevin said I'm capping. I don't feel like I'm capping, but I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, I am, because I was in the military for 20 years. I've worked with a lot of phenomenal people, men and women.
You don't feel like
and I just
exactly
feel like
what you're talking about is exactly what he's saying?
I
You don't
believe
feel
in
like
it.
what you're
I believe
talking
every
about or
word.
dragging? Kevin just displayed that. Kevin just displayed exactly what you're talking about, though, Mario. You don't see that? You're talking about dragging. This dude thought it was funny to get on a phone and try to drag a woman.
Well, here's the thing. His beliefs is his beliefs. If he believes in whatever he does and it works for him, cool. But my thing about it is this is out in general. I am generally talking to men and women about how directly you need to handle your problems and not try to indirectly bring other people into the fold.
And I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you. It's hard to have a serious conversation when you have a dude on the line who don't even like women. So,
Mario,
like, it's hard. I can't listen to that.
Real quick, Mario, because he's been
talking. Yeah. Go ahead. She's talking to you.
Just like yesterday when I told you when we were on my platform, when I said that this is that women, when they can't defeat a man in an argument, when a man is not simping, they use shaming language. They say a straight man is gay now. Now she's doing wait a minute. Now she's laughing, but she's doing exactly what I said last night. Because she's upset, because she can't control me. Now I'm gay. Now
Why
I have
you
a
lying,
boyfriend.
though? Why you
Okay,
lying,
she's cutting me off.
though?
Here you go. The same thing I talked about last night, Mario. Remember, you're on my top platform, right?
Get on FaceTime with him, Mario. Mario, get on FaceTime with him. Get on FaceTime with him, though, Mario. I'm trying to help you. Get on FaceTime, bro.
She's doing everything that I said last night. And so the thing of the matter is that, ma'am, I'm not gay.
You are. Why are you hiding it? Don't be DL.
I'm not. But ma'am, what it is?
You are DL.
Let him finish it. Let him.
I can't believe it. She didn't even let me fucking talk. And now when she talked, I was quiet the whole time.
I'm sorry, girl.
What it is that Mario, just like last night, I said that when women get over the age of 21 or 22, they become crazy, like this woman. So now I'm gay. Now I'm, everything.
You are.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, go ahead, man. You can talk.
Y'all taking slugs at each other, so that's why.
Go ahead. No, Mario. No, she can talk. Because she's dominating the conversation. Because remember,
all I'm doing is laughing. I'm just laughing.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So again, now I'm gay. I'm down low. She's using shaming tactics because that's what old women do. She's 44 years old. She has a whole bunch of cats. She lives in her little penthouse somewhere.
I'm 32 years old, honey.
Okay, whatever. You're 32.
Look at me.
But the problem is that. But the problem is.
I'm a producer for the Washington Wizards. I have
so
a dope
fucking what if you're the producer for the Washington Wizards? Again, it doesn't matter. You're miserable. You're miserable.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, Wait.
You're on your couch trolling, baby.
I'm not on my couch at all. I'm actually at my office. I'm actually
at my boyfriend next to you.
I'm at my office.
So this is what
you're not in no damn office. Shut up, please.
What are you talking about?
So y'all gonna disrespect me on my show, goddammit? Y'all need to calm down, goddammit. Y'all about to piss me off, goddammit.
Your couch in Atlanta. Shut up.
I don't live in Atlanta. I live in Cleveland, Ohio, man. I live in Cleveland. Everybody knows my place.
Hold on. Okay. What I don't want to do is I don't want the show to go too far left. I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in regards to saying their perspectives. If someone says I'm gonna call you a name and then you call them a name, I'm gonna let y'all go for it, to a certain extent. But what I don't want my platform to be about is calling people names. I really want to promote the tough conversation and solutions over here. I really thank everybody for tuning in. Hopefully I said something that resonates with you. I'm asking that if you see it live or if you see the playback, please share, please like, please subscribe. I'm going to see who's left and I'm going to let them have their closing words. And then I'm going to come back and say something else. And then I'm going to be out of here, all right? So if y'all still here, y'all can say y'all last closing words. Don't get quiet now, goddammit. Say something. Shit. If y'all want to say something, I'll give y'all a minute to say how people can find you, where they can follow you at.
Sir, hold on. Sir, let me tell you something, man. This is Mario. Now, you know as well as I do, this is exactly what I was talking about last night. You have these wild feral creatures. She's miserable. She's like, I work for the whatever. I think she's the Washington Wizards. I don't know. I'm an executive for this. I have a degree in this. What she doesn't understand is that men don't give a fuck. Men function off of nature. And she's over here mad at my opinions. I didn't even know who this chick was. She's mad at my opinions. Think about that. Because again, women are mad now that men are really waking up to the bullshit. Now I've already been hip to it, but she's in a stage of fright now. She's 32. She has no children, and she's crazy. Listen to her. Listen to her. Go ahead. Go ahead, lady. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do.
Because nobody's so now I'm gay because I won't date you.
Hold on,
because
Kevin.
I'd rather be with a 19-year-old.
I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to let everybody know where they can find you at, brother. Then I'm gonna bid you farewell. Then I'm gonna let the next person go. I'm gonna bid them farewell, and I'm gonna wrap this thing up because I'm about to eat, brother.
I'm at Kevin and Sales.
I'm gonna give my final word.
Okay. Whoever want to get a final words, go ahead. Once you finish, I'm gonna go ahead and
thank you so much. First of all, Mario, like I subbed to your channel. Like I really liked your content. I really liked how you pose questions. And as valuable and as that young man Kevin, this was about that. However, you're angry about it. I'm just, if I could, advise, who you are. You just need to be comfortable with who you are. That's all I'm gonna say to you, bro. Don't come and talk about black women. Black aren't really like your focus, your thing. If you're just gonna say negative things about black women, if you can't give good advice to black women, don't say nothing at all. Okay? Worry about you and your boyfriend. Thanks, Mario.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Stacy, you up?
Hey, thanks, Mario.
All right, brother.
Yeah. So Kevin, really great topic. Basically, the topic was about how strong black women shouldn't drag black men, right? Or just men in general. I agree with that. I agree with that. Women really shouldn't be doing that because at the end of the day, right now the black community is not looking too good. So I think that when we drag black men, especially online, it just doesn't help our case. We should have private conversations and we could be civil adults. Like, to be honest, in my house, I'll tell you this. I never saw my mom and dad yelling. Like, they always had a way to resolve things. And I feel like a lot of us should kind of do that a little bit more.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You got to respect that. I really appreciate you stopping by. Do you have a YouTube channel or any type of thing you want to promote right now?
Not today. Nope.
Not today?
But thank you so much.
Cool. All right. Have a good night. Big Kev.
Yo.
Hey, man, listen, I understand when you have your perspective, people are not going to always agree with you, but I appreciate you for you standing on your 10 toes and saying what you need to say. Again, let everybody know where they can find you at, brother, before I close out the show, bro.
Well, Mario, they can find me at Kevin and Sales, KevinInsales, Kevin and Sales. I'm going live at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be talking about a topic tonight, a story time topic for prime time. The time I was 19 years old and abducted by aliens. Check it out. All right, have a good one, Mario.
All right, man.
Yeah, peace. Have a good one.
All right, bro. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I get up out of here, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for rocking with me. It's definitely always a pleasure to have people in the comments rocking with me, chiming in. Kevin came back. Hold on. Let's see. Kev, what's up? What's up? You good?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you came back. You good?
Oh, no. I meant to log off. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody understands, man. Listen, if you have an issue with somebody, talk to them. If you're a part of the third party that's receiving the dragging, man, listen, man, tell them people to adult up and tell them to go talk to whoever they having a problem with. Basically, if I have to drag someone, I am done talking to the man or woman because maturity has left the building. This guy is crazy as well as because he thinks he can put certain women in a box. I believe everybody have their perspective. Again, like I told him, I don't necessarily agree with everything that he says, but again, that's his own perspective. Just like the ladies that jumped on the panel, that's their perspective. So I'm hoping that you understand where I'm coming from and my means to why I'm trying to get people to have that tough conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mario J. This is Tough Love. I am hoping to see you next time. Whenever I decide to do the sporadic lives, jump on, check me out, hit like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you always know when I'm live or whatever. You can check me on Facebook. You can catch me on Instagram.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoot program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light. And who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker.